Today's lesson is how to keep locations consistent in AI video, and I will start with the drift nobody watches for. Everyone guards the character. Meanwhile, the kitchen counter swaps sides between shots, the window migrates to another wall, and the cafe from episode 1 quietly becomes a different cafe by episode 3, and the audience notices before you do. Write the cause down because it explains everything. Every generation reimagines the environment, and a description is not a place. 12 careful prompts produce 12 plausible rooms, not one room 12 times. It compounds worst in dialogue coverage, angles of one space cut together, and in returning locations, the sets your story revisits. The manual fix is reattaching location references to every shot forever, and the sentence to memorize is this: a film does not just need the same faces, it needs the same places. Location consistency is character consistency for the world. InVideo Agent is where I teach this from now because it solves it structurally. Locations are cast like characters. On the sequence I will show you today, a desert highway heist, every environment was generated in variations, locked and saved as plates in context, the project's memory, and every shot after inherited the world automatically, checked before anyone saw it. Here's the lesson in the order I run it. The script comes first, because how to keep locations consistent in AI video begins before generation, and hold the framing correctly. You know your film's world, you wrote it. What the agent removes is the clerical pass. InVideo Agent read the script and compiled every recurring environment into a build-ready list for review, a location scout's paperwork done in the time it takes to read. My student trap to avoid: do not skip the scout because your film seems simple. Today's sequence has essentially one location, a desert, and the desert is exactly where this lesson gets interesting. Because can a desert drift? Worse than a kitchen, and here is why. A kitchen announces its drift. The counter is visibly on the wrong side. A desert hides it. The horizon creeps, the rock formations reshuffle, the light temperature wanders, and every frame still looks like a desert, just not your desert. Featureless terrain is the hardest test location consistency ever takes, which is exactly why I chose it to teach with. So how does a whole world get built without eating your week? In parallel, every environment generated at once in variations, reviewed one while the next rendered. Our desert carries two registers, the warm mesa terrain with its golden hour dust and the bleached flat plains that read as pure isolation, and both were directed to approval like a casting session because the environment is a cast member. And what actually makes a place stay the same place? The lock. The finals locked as plates, the film's spatial anchors, into context beside the character sheets. What a plate contains is your production's call. That it locks is the lesson. Then generation, and the live question I get word for word: do you have to re-upload the cast and locations for every generation? No, never, and watch the attachment panel for the receipt. InVideo Agent pulls the plates and the sheets into every take itself. And here is the detail that separates a demo from a film, so listen closely. The ground tells the truth. In our sequence, Jack's chase kicks past a chocolate bar wrapper in the sand with ants on it, a throwaway ground-level detail, and that wrapper is the same wrapper in every take that returns to that spot, because the environment is one locked asset down to its debris. The clothing, the props, the locations, all recognizable throughout, which is the exact promise people search for and never find. Every take checked against the locks before review, flagged and rerun when it breaks the world, and within a scene the geography holds shot to shot, so screen direction stays honest. The proof cut is how I grade how to keep locations consistent in AI video, because the claim is never taken on faith in my class.
You keep trying. Come back home. Every time.
One highway, a dozen shots and angles, intercut. Mesas holding their silhouettes, dust hanging in the same light, sand keeping its grit and its litter. Then the sterner exam, the same spot, revisited scenes apart, cut back to back. Holding. When the world stops moving, the audience stops checking it. Last beat, the deliberate change. And how do you change a location without breaking it? Once, at the base. Redress the set, switch the register, go to the night version, update the locked base one time, and every downstream shot inherits it. Change is a recorded decision. Drift is an unrecorded accident. And the honest edge I make every student repeat, in video agent holds what you locked. An unlocked location drifts like anywhere else, so the scout and lock pass is where the world is won. So here is how to keep locations consistent in AI video, the verdict in one liftable sentence. Location consistency holds because every recurring environment is cast like a character, locked as plates in context, and attached by NVIDIA agent to every generation itself, checked before you see it, down to the wrapper in the sand. Same faces, same places, same film. If you are ready to lock your world, my answer as someone who teaches this daily is NVIDIA agent at nvidio.io. Scout it, lock it, and never redescribe a room again. And now here is the proof cut we made with NVIDIA agent.
In this no man's land, where do I find sugar now?